Want to speak real Italian from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at ItalianPod101.com.
Hello everyone, welcome back to ItalianPod101.com. My name is Daisy, mi chiamo Daisy, and in this video we're going to talk about the Italian family. La famiglia italiana. La famiglia italiana. I did this because, as you know, family, as much as this, it's a symbol of Italy and Italian in general. In fact, family, la famiglia, is something really important for Italians. It has a key role during the whole life of Italian people. Not only, probably, but especially Italian. You can find bigger families in the south, while a bit smaller in center and north. The nucleo familiare, so the family, which is usually made of, let's say, parents and kids, so genitori e figli only in north, and then genitori, figli e parenti, so other relatives. Careful about this false friend, parenti is not parents but relatives. So more relatives on top of the parents. It could be maybe the mother-in-law or like an uncle and so on, get reunited at night around the table to discuss what happened during the day. So that's an important moment for the family to have. Even in the north though, so it's something that it's all around Italy, family tries to stay close by. So even if there is actually another family, let's say that you move out and you make a family of your own, you try to be close by the other family. So la vicinanza is really important. Not to mention that if some, let's say, grandparents, so nonno or nonna, if one of them is widow, for example, vedovo, it's really common for them to go and live with a son or a daughter. Also, I don't want you to focus too much on differences between north and south, so just think about a thing that is general, but it's just harder to have it in north. Because think, for example, about a lot of people that go to the north for work or studies, so they're far from family. So that's also why in the north you can find smaller families and then the bigger ones in the south. Also because people that are studying again or working in the north then go back to their hometown in south for vacanze, so holidays, and big celebrations like Christmas, Natale, or Pasqua, Easter, Pasqua. Even though people are getting married when they're older and older, like around 30s, and before it was way younger, even though that happens, it's common for people to live with their parents until they get married, or not even. There are people that actually live with their parents for all their lives, and when they get married, they go out. But if they don't really feel the need to be on themselves. Of course, it's not for everyone, but here in Italy, it's common to see, let's say, older people with family. I guess someone may call them mammoni, or cocco di mamma, which is usually referred to a guy, a male person that is really close and really attached to his mother, and that's also why they don't leave the nest, let's say. Even for people who leave the nest though, the mother and son relationship is really strong, and that's why you may also hear a lot about your suocera, mother-in-law. Because even if at home at night you reunite with your family only, then there's Sunday lunch, il pranzo della domenica. It's a general tradition where people meet with la famiglia allargata. So the larger family, let's say, not just the small one, so not just kids and parents, but also other relatives as well. And sometimes if you have childhood friends or partners, of course, they also get into this family. So it's more people that meet for lunch. And again, spend time together and talk about lives. They just enjoy eating and drinking. And in these lunches, and not only, but especially, nonna, grandmother, is really important because she may be helped by other women of the family, because let's say that it's still in the traditional family, The father was the one that worked, and the mother, the casalinga, so housewife, casalinga. So with women cooking and men, let's say, being at the table, playing with kids and so on, the nonna, the grandmother, has a key role in choosing the menu, for example, because she's the one cooking. Then people wait for everyone to be at the table before eating, of course. But also, as much as spending time inside houses with family, it's important for big celebrations such as matrimoni, weddings, compleanni, so birthday parties, or like baptism, and I don't know, anything really that you want to celebrate. It's common to go out for lunch or dinner. So the one who's inviting and actually celebrating something pays for the rest of the family. Not always, it depends on families, of course. But that's just to say that it's not only about eating inside, but also going outside to celebrate. Just all together. In Italy, even though the babysitter, so it's the same word, babysitter may be used for some hours, the nanny culture is not a thing. So there's no such tata is nanny, that takes care of the family for like the whole day, more days of the week, because it's usually the grandparents, I nonni, that take care of children, of I nipoti. Because as I was saying before, if not just like inside the same house, they live really close by, so they can help. In case they're not autosufficient, so you cannot take care of them instead, so you of your parent, it's common to use case di cura, nursing home, so where you put the elderly so they can be taken care of. As you may know from movies and books, l'orgoglio, so the pride of the family is really important, and that's why there are so many sagas and so on, even in the past, right? Just think about literature. But yeah, I would say that's still a thing nowadays, even though the traditional family may have changed a bit, because nowadays, of course, we talk about family even when we're talking about just cohabitating, so la convivenza, or there's civil unions, unioni civili, or adoption, for example, genitori adottivi, foster parents, genitori adottivi, and also, lastly, let's not forget that animali domestici, so pets, are also a big part of family. This is just a general idea of how an Italian family works and Italian family culture in general, as I was saying, but please let me know in the comments how it is in your country. And if you want to learn even more about Italian culture and language, just click the link in the description and download our PDF lessons to learn Italian in the fastest, easiest, and most fun way possible. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Ciao ciao.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.